Hey guys, this is a short tutorial about how to use layers in Pixlr Editor. The first thing you want to do is enter Pixlr Editor, pixlr.com, and when you click in pixlr.com you have a choice between Editor and Pixlr Express. So click on Editor and you will go get this image. So I'm opening an image from my computer right away to save some time. Click on it and open it, and it will be transferred right to Pixlr. There it is. The first thing I want to do is rotate it and crop. So I can see my whole, I zoom out to see my whole image. I use the scrolling on my mouse. If you don't have a mouse to work with, you can go into the left corner right here to change the percentages. So after I created the crop, I'm click on it again, and I want to keep the changes. So I have my first image right here, but I don't see any layers. So what I need to do is go into View and then Reset Palette Location, and there they are. So the next step I will do is go into File, open my next image. Right there. Open it up, and there it is. And here again, just some repeating. I'll go fast. Oops. Maybe not so fast. There we go. So now I want two images to become one document. How I do that is my first one, I'll Control A, select all, Control C to copy, and then I go in my first image and I do Control V to paste, and then there I have my first layer and my background. I don't need this one anymore, it's extra, so I'll just get rid of that to make it more clear and organized. So Pixlr is a free site that you don't have to download, so it's great for Chromebooks. And it has all these ads. If you don't want to look at those ads, you can go to View, get a full screen mode, which is real nice to work in. Move your tools over, your history, and enlarge your working space. Then by zooming in or out, you can make that larger. So what I want to do is I want to only select the portrait. Because there's a big difference between colors, I can use the Wand tool. Click on the outside, select it, go into Edit, and cut it, and there it is. If there's not a clear outline, you can use the eraser tool right here, and I show you, and you can just erase all the lines that you have. The important thing is to always keep in mind when you work in layers, is to make sure you're in the highlighted layer or the blue layer. If I'm in here and I do some erasing, it's in the background, so I don't want that, and I go to undo. Okay, so there we go. So if you don't, you can just erase it. If you have itty bitty areas, you can zoom in, go to brush, click on that, and you can make really tiny details right in here to erase. Okay, so I have the basics of my painting here. What I want to do is I want to make, it's too big, the first picture, so I go to Edit and go into Free Transform. This here I can do whatever I want with this layer. I want it in the moon, so I move it up in there, right there, and I want to apply the changes. It's a little, I don't really like how it looks. You can really see it's copied and pasted. So to work in this layer with different filters, you can click right here, Add Layer Mask. Oh wait, Layer Styles. And there you kind of see there's a drop shadow I can use. I can move this so I can look what I'm doing. Might be like that. Maybe an inner shadow, no drop shadow. So I can maybe an outer glow. I'm just going to use the drop shadow for now. Or an inner shadow. Then Another thing I can do is just make it the opacity a little bit different in the distance. So right there. So there's just all kinds of filters you can use to work with your picture. The one I really like is opacity, to make it kind of blend in together. So how I do that is go into layer. Oh wait, I need to, or brightness and contrast. So to make it more become one, I can just change the contrast of that layer as well. So there you have it. I'm not really satisfied with how it ended up, but just some ideas what you can do with Pixlr. And I'm over 5 minutes, so thank you for watching, and I hope you learned some things. Thanks.